Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Code Canvas. In this video, we will see Type CSS selector. A type selector, sometimes referred to as an element type selector, matches elements with the corresponding element node name such as paragraph, span, and div tags. Type selectors are generally used to make broad stroke changes to the style of a site. So, for example, in CSS, we have paragraph. Okay, let's say we are giving margin 001 0. Okay, so here a paragraph is here. A paragraph is the type selector. Here in this example, you can say paragraph is the type selector. Sometimes type selectors are set as defaults, such as in a CSS reset where the intention is to override the browser defaults. So, in some normalized CSS, you might have seen a CSS like article, comma, aside, comma, details, comma, fig caption, comma, figure. This is also a type. Footer is also a tag, header, and a main nav for navigation menus, a section, the main section of the page, and summary. So these all type selectors have common CSS called display block. So the type selectors are setting the display property of those tags to block, so that anytime any of these tags are used throughout the site, they will display as a block unless overwritten by a more specific style. So what's the best practices here? It is generally considered poor practice to apply fine detail changes with a type selector alone. For example, applying a color white property to all div tags would rarely be something use of any site. So we cannot use div color and white. This is not a good practice because div tags are generic and are used throughout the sites for various purposes. However, with a type selector such as body, body is also type selector, setting a default font size or default font size to something, for example, 28 pixel, right? Setting a default font size and line height is also a very common uh, CSS property which you can use. Is very common. This is due in part to the fact that there can only one body tag on any given page. So there are fewer opportunities for conflicts, right? And type selectors are one of the lowest level of specificity, and meaning that the almost anything will override the style applied via a type selector alone. And adding a type selector to a class or ID in your CSS provides minimal extra specificity. Type selectors also rank lower on the CSS efficiency scale than do classes and IDs. Therefore, it is technically better performance choice to utilize a class or an ID rather than a more generic type selector. Okay, so this was a brief introduction for type selector. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment. Thank you.